Hello everybody and happy new year. I just wanted to check in and show you guys how I plan for the new year. Now, if you know me, you know that I don't really follow the Gregorian calendar. So I don't really believe New Year is actually New Year's. I believe New Year's is in the spring with the equinox, but nonetheless, these are all things that I do in the winter regardless. I think these are winter things to do. So I'm going to show you guys how I kind of organize my headspace in the winter and what I do to plan for the new year. And then I'm also going to show you guys the planner that I use, which is what I'm going to fill out today. So today is the 1st, today is New Year's. I want to just go through the planner that I use. But first, let's go over everything that I do. So, like I said, I believe that winter time is for purging, decluttering, organizing, cleaning, making room for the new, right? Like that's what I feel like winter is. So what I do is I organize things into different categories. I've got organize, clean, delete, loose ends, and then planner. And the planner part is obviously what I'm going to do on my planner. So I don't know if you guys can see, but I have organize, clean, delete, loose ends, planner. So in my organized list, I have everything that I have accumulated, just too much stuff that needs to be dealt with. So, and it's not something that you would normally do, like even when you're doing your quarterly cleaning things, because under my clean list, I have clean above fans, clean the vents and air filter, or replace the air filter, clean the front door, the baseboards, the window and sills, and the fridge. Those are all things that I'm usually doing quarterly, like I'll do 4 times a year with each new season. So that to me is like pretty regular thing. But if it's not something you do year round, winter is a great time to do this, in my opinion. Under organize, I have junk drawer, desk, back porch, closet, makeup / new storage, closet by doorway, and altar. So my desk alone, you guys, I had files from like 2020. Why do I have that? I had like documents from like when I bought my vehicle. I had medical records from Pris, who died 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago. I had like just unnecessary amounts of stuff. So I got rid of everything that I needed to get rid of with my desk, because it's like, why are you holding on to all this stuff? And I think those are like energetic things too. Same with my clothes. I still need to finish going through my closet. The closet is the hardest thing for me. So I need to go through my closet. I've got like probably like 80 to 90% of my closet doesn't even fit me. So I need to deal with that. My altar needed to be cleaned off and restructured, and so just all of those things. That might look different for you, you know what I mean? Your organization list and your clean list might look completely different. But those are what that looks like for me. Like I said, the clean list is something that I do seasonally. So like quarterly, like I'm gonna be doing that 4 times a year. Whereas the organization thing, I'm not gonna lie, that's probably something I'm only gonna do once a year. And so what better excuse than New Year's to do that? And then under delete, and I used to do this once a month. Now I just do this once a year because I am so busy. It's not something I make time for. But I have old photos, old contacts, old files, old messages, old notes, and old emails and folders. Now, I believe like your phones, your electronics, my computers, I have multiple computers, I have multiple phones, and so it's really easy for me to accumulate stuff. But I think even if you just have one, you just have a phone, I notice that people keep things in their phone that personally I do not think is normal. People will keep like pictures of exes or contacts from high school that they haven't talked to in 10 years. And I don't know, personally, I think that's a little bit weird, but I think those are still like energetic cords and ties and just clutter. So I deleted thousands, you guys, thousands of photos. I deleted not that many contacts because I already didn't have a lot of contacts, but I did delete probably like a couple hundred contacts. I have like less than 100 contacts in my personal phone, and I think I'll look actually. I have literally, you guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 contacts in my business phone. So that's where I'm at in life. Huh. Old files, so that's everything on my computer and my phone, like my literal files. That could have been like old music or documentations, old LLCs, like tax stuff, just a bunch of stuff. And then my emails. I have 4 different emails. I've got a music email, I've got my salon email, like my hair business email. I've got, and then 2 personal emails, I think, and another work one. So no, I have 5 emails. Cause yeah, I've got the Soul Salon email, my Abbey World music email, my regular personal, my other personal, and then a work. So yeah, I have 5 emails. So I went through, which the emails I'm really good about, usually every month, like my work ones, I usually go through at the end of every week already. But there was a few of those emails that I don't use as frequently, and I had to delete thousands of emails. And I went through every single folder, like I deleted old folders, and I went through everything, spam, junk, promotions, like everything. And then I go to my trash and I permanently delete them out of my trash. So that to me is just like an incredible feeling. Once again, I feel like that creates space for new energy, new blessings. And it doesn't, I don't know, I just feel like those are energetic cords, you know, even if it's figuratively. So what I would suggest, oh, and then I have loose ends. So under that, I didn't have a lot under that, but I had hang photos, new bedding, repot plants, and hang my star quilt. So these are things that like I will like say that I need to do for like a year. That's what like loose ends is for me. So I did have like some old photos that I had to fix, like I had to like replace a few frames and stuff. I still need to get a couple frames for like older things. I have like my lucky love poster of myself from my magazine shoot. Like I still need to hang that because I need to find I didn't like the picture frames online, so I'm gonna find something in person. But I did most of what I needed to do except that one picture. So yeah, I needed to fix like some photos and rehang them, which was in my bedroom. I did get new bedding. I try to do new bedding every year, but this time I didn't need new bedding. I just got like a new comforter. So that's what I meant by that. I really just like needed a new comforter, and I switched up a little color scheme, which again, I think is a great thing to do. Like your comforter, your underwear, I don't know, those more like intimate, sacred spaces. Clear it out, baby. Like I'm doing that once a year, no doubt about it. I had to repot some plants, and then I never hung my star quilt because I'm still like not sure about that yet, because my star quilt is something sacred to me, and I keep it folded up and clean, and it's not something I don't know if I like I want to hang it up, but I just don't know, because I might be reorganizing in here too. So that I didn't do yet, but pretty much everything on here I finished except my closet I need to finish, and then my makeup and storage, because I need to figure out what I'm going to do with my makeup as well. So what I would suggest if you do anything like this, organize it. Like this will help your headspace when you put them into different categories, because I know when you look at all this stuff, or even when it's just all in your head and you don't write it down, it can be really overwhelming. Like it can just be, it's a lot to do, right? And I don't wait for the New Year's to do this, or like a week before New Year's. Like I start doing this stuff in December every year. I gather all my thoughts, I put it on paper, and then I don't even usually start for like a few weeks after that. Like I continually keep dumping my brain on the paper, and then once I like am for sure set with everything that's on my paper, then I will start working on it, and I might do a few things a day, or I might do one thing a day. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to like do all of this in one day. That's just like that doesn't work for me. I get analysis paralysis. So yeah, if you're someone that gets kind of like overwhelmed, or you're very ADHD, write it on a list. I don't care if you need to color code it, if you need to have like an entire page for each of these categories, its own page, so you can like put extra notes on there or whatever. I've been doing this for so many years. Like you guys know, I've always been a writer. I write everything down. I've been doing this for years, and I swear by this for anything in my life, not just this type of stuff, anything. I write things down because I really swear that's how you put things, I don't know, it's just like a go start to put things in motion. and actually make things happen. So yeah, don't overwhelm yourself. Try to do like pick one of these a day, okay? Something that's not on here that I would suggest doing is like a deep clean on your car. I didn't feel like I needed to do that because I did get my car detailed like a few months ago, and I keep my car pretty clean, and I also don't really let a lot of people in my car. Same with my home. Very rare does that happen. So I don't have my car in here, but that would be a good one to do. Or like getting a new wallet, or clean out your wallet, like clean out your old cards or old whatever. Again, these are things that I had already done a few months ago, so I didn't need to add to this list, but great things to do in the winter. Clean out your wallet, get rid of old cards, get rid of old underwear, all the things that you said that it's taking up space in your house physically or in your head mentally, or both. There's a reason they say cleanliness is next to godliness. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys because even though I don't really celebrate the new year and my new year is in spring, I do believe these are winter things that you're supposed to be doing. I do believe that's what winter is for purging, getting rid of, making space for the new. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that stuff. Now I do want to show you guys the planner that I use. This is not sponsored. This is like something I've genuinely been using for years and I love it. And I'm sorry it's kind of dark in here. I'm running out of sunlight and I really just don't care to set my lights up because this is just a relaxing video. This is not anything supposed to be professional. So I've been using this Clever Fox planner. You can get this from Amazon and I love this planner. And what's really cool about this brand is they have a bunch of different types. The one that I get is the Clever Fox Planner Pro, and it's the non-dated weekly planner, and it's the soft cover. They do have hard covers. I love this brand. Like, there's something for everyone. They have hard covers, they have soft covers, they have a million different colors, and then they have just strictly monthly ones, they have just strictly daily ones, they have just strictly weekly ones, they have financial planning, they have like numerous different ones. They have more personal ones, more professional ones. Like, they really are the shit. So I've been using the same one for years. My one last year is a hardcover and it's smaller because I used to like throw it in my bag all the time. It like fit the bag that I was using at the time perfectly. But it's really cool because like I would do all my regular monthly stuff, but then at the end of the month, and you can see here, on the side, like it will have your monthly calendar, right? But then on the side here, it will have plan, and it will say, it has a box for habits to adopt, skills to learn, things to avoid, places to go, people to see. I love that. That to me is really cool because it's things that you don't think of on your own, or it's like things that are hard to keep yourself accountable for. Then on the bottom, you have this month's wins and a section for how I'll improve next month. And then on this side, it has this month's goals. So it's literally just got like a section for everything. This is like personal to me, so I don't really want to like zoom in and show you guys. I'll read some of these to you guys. Like this one specifically, I had habits to adopt and I said daily stretching. Skills to learn, I said pole practice / dance. Now mind you, this is from, actually, is this last year? This might be 2023. Yeah, this is August 2023. This isn't 2024. Because I have all these, and then I don't know why I still have 2023. I usually throw these away. But these are also really cool to go back and look at and reflect and see like how your goals change, how you change, like as a human, personality-wise, your interests, your hobbies, your goals, your relationships. Like, I love going back and look at these and reflecting on them before I do throw them away. Things to avoid, I said too much weed, too much social media, and falling in love. That's funny. That's like so me. Places to go. Beach, I like can't read my own handwriting. Beach or staycation, I said. People to see, I didn't have anything in there at the time, which is like totally me avoiding. Totally me being avoidant, because like there's always people to see, and I pretty much have diluted my relationships down to like one. I have like one friend, like not kidding. My goals, I had consistent sales, both me and employees, pay off debt, new music recorded, finish furnishing my house, back room, turn the back room into a lash room, and save 20% of my income. So obviously at the time I was like running my salon and I was like recording music, because again, this is August 2023. So yeah, this just happened. This is just a random month like I opened to. But I really just like love that even within the monthly planner like this, you have sections. And then like I said, at the end of the month, you get to do a monthly review. So I'm gonna pick like a blank one because I don't need y'all in my business that much. Okay, here's a blank one. So there's a monthly review. And I don't know how well you guys can see that. Like, I'm sorry if that's not the best. But there's a section for what were your biggest wins right here. There's a section for what were the biggest lessons learned / insights gained. Which life areas were lacking and why. And then there's a literal pie chart that you can fill out. And it's got one for health and fitness, business and career, family and friends, relationship and romance, personal development, finance, fun and recreation, and spiritual. I love that. Like, that is so me. Like, whoever made this, you did your big one. This is not sponsored, by the way. Like, I genuinely just love this brand. Then it has a section for what tasks were not accomplished and why, how do I feel about my progress, I am looking forward to, things I will do to make myself happy next month, and how I'll improve next month. So at the end of every month, you literally have this whole check-in with yourself that you get to do, and I think that's incredible. There's a backspace. I never did this. I might do this year, but I never did this. But there's blank pages in the back where you can create your own vision board, which, again, I did not do that last year, but I think I will this year. Again, you have not just your monthly, not just the monthly calendar, but you also have a weekly calendar. So in the weekly calendars, you have the same things on the weekly calendar where you have like this week's main goal, this week's priorities, personal to-do list, this week's wins, how I'll improve next week, and then you have habits / skills that you can put in for every day of the week. And again, I don't know if you guys can see this. I know I'm like losing my light, but I think that is just like precious, like fabulous journal. So, because it really is like a journal. It's not just a calendar. It's like a journal, but it's a way that's like structured and organized for you, where you just need to show up, because I know that's the hardest part. You just need to fucking show up and get real with yourself. And I know that can be hard for people to do. And so that's why I love this planner, because I know it can be hard, but this makes it so easy. All you got to do is show up. So I'm going to open my new one, and I think it's the same exact one. Now this is the weekly planner. Crap, does this not have months in it then? I might have got the wrong one. We'll see. I mean, I know it's still going to be good regardless, but I might have accidentally got the wrong one, but we'll see. This might just be a weekly one rather than a monthly one, which I'm not in love with. I do like to see a monthly one so I can see everything on one page, because what I do is I put all of my bills on the whole month and I color code them. So I know exactly what day all my bills are going out, because that's how I budget for the year and the month. That's how I know where my money's going, how much I can save, how much if I'm behind, if I'm ahead. I want to know exactly what's going in and out of my, oh look you guys, they even give you a warranty card. So let's take this packaging off and let's open this up and let's see what this one looks like. Oh, I forgot to show you guys. Oh my God, I forgot to show you. Let me turn the lights on because I want you guys to be able to see this. Okay, sorry guys, it was way too dark. Say, hey Gucci. Poor Gucci needs attention. So this is what I want to show you guys, is in the beginning, you get to open this up, which this, in my opinion, is a great thing to do for the new year. But you have all of these things: awareness and self-discovery. What is the vision for the life I want? What are my core values? What am I passionate about? What brings me joy? What is my life purpose? What is my mission? What or who should I avoid in order to live a happier and more fulfilling life? I'm grateful for, my affirmations, and things I need to remind myself. Then you have, like I said, this whole section for a vision board where you can put stickers or words or pictures or whatever you want on there. Then have a more detailed, structured vision board. What do I want my life to be like? Now, this is a little bit extreme for me personally. Like, this is super cool if you're into this. Me personally, I'm probably only gonna be the type of person to do like 1 year and maybe 5 or 10. Like, definitely the one, and then I'd probably pick like one of those. Like, I don't like to plan my life too much because in my opinion, like, God is in control. So I want to, obviously, yes, I want to like have this idea and my, you know, what I would like, but ultimately what I might want might be like, God might want something even bigger than what I'm even thinking, you know? So I don't really take this too seriously, but to do 1 year from now is great. It's got everything: finance, personal development, fun and recreation, spiritual. And then my 1 year goals. See, that's why I said this is more so my jam, is like the 1 year goal. And it's got a category for everything. 3 month goals. Goal number 1, why I want it. Reward if achieved. And then here we go. Oh, it does have the month. Okay, amazing. So see, this is where I can fill out my whole month. And this is what I'm going to do today. I'm going to fill out my whole month for January. And then I'm going to put in this month's goals, things I will do to make this month great. And then it's got a section for each, just like it did in the small one, in the one I showed you guys. Skills and habits to learn, places to go and people to see, distractions to avoid, and one thing I always wanted to do. And then a monthly review. So I love this. It's got one for every month. Now, it still has the weekly in the back. So the first chunk, see how this is all the months. So the first chunk is going to be all of the months. But the last half, which is why they have these in there, like they have the organizer, so you can obviously organize it. So wherever that first week, that first page will start. So it looks like this is the first page for the weeks. So what you can do is literally grab a ribbon and mark it. So I know like right here is where my weeks start. So I'll have like whatever month I'm on for one ribbon. So I can open up to the month and see my month in advance, but I can also open up to the week I'm on. And again, today's goal, it'll have a little section, today's goal, and then priorities, and it's got the whole week. And then again, just like I showed you in the small one, this week's main goal, this week's priorities, work to-do list, personal to-do list, habits and skills, and then life balance to-do list, which again is a section for everything, family, friends, romantic relationships, blah, blah, blah. What I'm excited about, this week's wins, lesson learned, how I'll improve next week. So this is incredible to me. Like, this is so amazing because it's structured to where, like I said, you just have to show up. And I know that can be uncomfortable because some of these are questions that make you think. They make you feel things that you might not want to feel. I remember the first time I started doing this, I didn't always stay consistent. Like, I might have only done like 70% of the year, but when I did, I noticed at the end of the year when I would reflect on those months that I did do, the significance in like my health, my consistency with like my everything, like my diet, my health, my relationships, my money. So it really does make a difference. But I do remember my first year, like it was hard for me to be super consistent. But now my goal this year is to make sure I do every single month, stay on track, and do the monthly reviews. So yeah, I'm excited about this. This is gonna be great. This is so good, I think, for anybody to do, but especially if you're very like ADHD, but you are into journaling, you are into planning, but you just don't know where to start. This, in my opinion, is like perfect because it really does all the work for you. You just have to show up. So yeah, so I'm just gonna mark where the beginning of my month is. And what I'm gonna do is like fill out my month for I'm gonna do the beginning little intro where I go over like my awareness and my self-discovery, my rituals and all that. Like, I am gonna fill all that out, and then I'm gonna fill out January. And like I said, what I do in my planner is like I put all my monthly bills in there, do my budgeting. I'm gonna add any like big events if I have birthdays of like friends or family. And this year I might go even crazy and I might put my meals and my workouts for the month, just 1 month at a time. I might do that. Like, I want to try to start planning. I am trying to prepare myself to be a wife. Like, more than anything in the world, I want to be a wife. I want to be a mother. I want to be at home cooking and cleaning. Like, I'm so serious. I don't care what anyone thinks of that. I love my job. I love what I do for work. I still do hair. I'm still working for, I do project coordination for a roofing company, and I'm good at it and I love it and I love having my own money, but I'm so just like, I turned 30 this year in 2026. And I've been working for so long, you guys. Like, I have been working since I was like 9 years old. Like, I'm sorry, I'm over it. I don't care anymore. I am really just like praying to God to continue to mold me and shape me and my mind and my heart and my body to be a wife. That's what I want to be. I want to be a homemaker. I want to be at home decorating a table to host my family to come over. I want to be making vlogs, like cooking and baking and like showing people, you know, how I cured my sickness, how I got rid of my friend's eczema, how I learned to make bread. Like, I just am so over this like rat race and the culture of work. And it's with anything to do, like not just working for myself, but also working for someone else. Like, working for someone else and working for myself, work period. Like, I just don't know. If I want to be working, I genuinely feel like in my heart I'm supposed to be working for something that makes sense. And I'm getting to an age where I'm like, it just doesn't make sense for me to be working for what fucking reason? Like, I'm so over it. So I really want to get into planning like my meals for the month, because if I were able to stay at home, like say I was married or I was living with someone, and we had kids or they had kids, like, that's what I would be doing. I would be military mom. Like, I would literally have a structure for everything. And I have lived that way where I like down to like the cleaning. Like, I had a cleaning list, and it's like, instead of doing once a week cleaning the whole house, all taking like hours to clean the whole house. No, it's like Monday you dust and you mop. Tuesday you clean the windows and you vacuum whatever. Wednesday you do the laundry. Thursday, you know, like, I literally would break stuff down like that. So I would be like a crazy mom like that, to be honest, because like I like that stuff and I'm good at it. That's what I thrive in, is like managing teams. Like, that's what I've done for work for so many years. It's like managing people, managing teams, organization, finding solutions to problems. And essentially that's what a mother is, that's what a wife is. Otherwise, I don't really know why you're getting married, or why you're maybe not even just marriage, but even like living with a man. I don't really know why a man and woman would ever live together if like the woman's not, I don't really know what the point of that is, but anyway, we're getting off topic, but you guys get the point. So yeah, I want to practice that and figure out how I could do that, and down to where like, not only do I know what meals I'm gonna make, but then I want to start tracking like exactly how much I'm spending and the amount that it's for, because obviously I live alone. Like, I'm only cooking for myself, right? So I want to get it down to where like I know exactly what it costs to feed one person, so that one day if I am feeding my man or my kids or whatever, like, I know exactly what's in the budget. I know exactly what I'm going to be spending. And I'd like to do that for my workouts as well. Like, I really want to set a goal where I'm consistently working out 3 times. Right now I work out 3 times a week, which for me, that is more than enough. Like, I'm happy with my body. I'm happy with the way that makes me feel. And I don't necessarily believe that a woman needs to work out more than, like, or anyone really. Like, I think that I still want to live life. No. As long as I'm working, like, you're not catching me in the gym every day. But I do go about 3 days a week. So I would like to get on a consistent program of like, these are my non-negotiable days. That's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, whatever it is. I want that to be like a consistent thing, and that's just what it is. No questions asked. So yeah, anyway, I really wanted to share that with you guys. That's all I have. I am going to fill this out on my own, in my own piece, in my own mind, so I won't be recording any of that, but I really just wanted to show that with you guys. And I think that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show you how I purge, how I prepare for the new year, and just don't feel bad if you don't really, if you feel like you're behind on some of this stuff or like you don't know where to start. This is the place to start, and just copy what I do for my little list. Put it out on a list, and like I said, you have all winter. It's still winter. We're in the dead of winter, so like you have time to do all this, but you should really be thinking about purging and cleaning and getting rid of old energy, old things, and all of that, because, you know, if you don't have control of your life, the world has control of your life, in my opinion, in my experience. So yeah, I want to get real serious about my life. I turned 30 on February 10th. I turned 30 this year, and I'm very happy and excited about that. I feel like the best years of my life haven't even started, so I'm very excited about that. And yeah, I want to get real serious about like what my future looks like. So that's why I am sharing this with you guys, and I hope that you enjoy this. I hope that this helps, and I will make sure to put in the description exactly what this brand is. But like I said, this is not sponsored. Like, this is genuinely a brand that I've been using for years, and I love it. And when you go check them out on Amazon, make sure you check out all the other options they have, because there might be one that suits you better. There might be one that benefits you more. You might not need this. You might be ahead of the game. You might be better at all this stuff than me, than what this planner offers. But like I said, there's different ones in there. I have never looked at the financial one. I really want to look at the financial one, because that would be really cool. So yeah, check them out. Let me know what you guys think if you do get it. I would love for you to like share some of your stuff with me. If you guys do end up getting this, we could do like a little self-awareness meetup. Like, we could have a little party, and we could share our goals and where we're at, and hold each other accountable, or what, you know, different ideas of like what works for us and what helps us throughout the year. So yeah, let me know if you guys do this. I hope everyone has a blessed and prosperous 2026 filled with just love and health and wealth and abundance. So thanks for watching this, and I'll see you soon.